My proposed strategy is to target the electricity market and those companies that serve as trading partners. Initially, my strategy will focus on ERCOT, or the Energy Reliability Council of Texas, essentially the electricity market in Texas. The trading partners include the retail electric providers, distribution and transmission companies, generators, public utilities, and government agencies. There is a lot of data that is collected, stored, and processed for all of the trading partners. Each of these entities store data that allow them to operate within ERCOT. Each customer, for example, the electricity user, the renter, a property owner, is provided a unique identifier called an Easy ID. This Easy ID has usage and billing data that follows a customer for the life of that customer. It does sort of, but not really, because that data is only stored by the retail electric provider, or rep, that currently serves a customer. An example, a rep may collect and store the data about their specific customers. They receive the history of that customer data from the previous rep, and once the rep has the data, the old previous rep no longer tracks usage for that Easy ID. Within each of the trading partners is code, software code that is maintained that provides business rules to participate in the market. The internal code and processes need to account for functions such as adopting a new customer, releasing an old customer, billing, handling distribution and transmission usage of system charges, and even handling move in and move out scenarios. Many of these processes would be eliminated because having an open blockchain ledger with intelligence, or a smart contract, would solve many of these issues. Just the two scenarios I just mentioned are enough for electricity markets such as ERCOT to consider blockchain. However, there are many more efficiencies to be gained by utilizing a blockchain strategy. Now, let's discuss the strategy. My strategy would be to utilize common tokens in existing blockchain strategy for all trading partners to utilize. The two most important features of this strategy are smart contracts and data storage. Cost, speed, and throughput are also important. First, smart contracts. This is important to allow for a framework to provide rules of engagement. As of today, contracts are used, but they are dumb, paper-based, or coded specifically for one company to utilize, and they are inefficient. Over time, all these old school contracts would need to be handled within the blockchain. Second, data. There is a lot of data that is generated in the electricity market. This includes meter data and usage, billing data, generation capacity data, forecasting, and much more. All of this data needs to exist on the blockchain so it is not siloed in any one company's back-end database. The crypto market is developing so fast that selecting the exact cryptocurrency or blockchain isn't a top priority as of now. My highest priority will be to identify a few trading partners to partner with instead of pinpointing that specific blockchain. Now, let's discuss potential competition. There are many energy companies, public utilities, and consulting firms that are invested and have stakes in the energy business. Examples of the consulting firms include PwC, Deloitte, E&Y, Accenture, and IBM. There have been several white papers written by prominent universities about the solution blockchain could supply. However, none of these propose the exact solution I am suggesting. Additionally, there are several cryptocurrencies that solve problems related to the many use cases in the energy market. These solutions focus on peer-to-peer energy trading, renewable energy certificates, automatic settlements of trades, and smart meters. There doesn't appear to be an existing solution or crypto that provides the functionality that I propose. There are several different existing blockchains that could be utilized for my proposed solution. It would add no value to create a new blockchain. These blockchains could not be considered as competition, but instead complement my proposed solution. Finally, the market is ripe for blockchain solution to make the energy business more efficient. In Science Direct, it was stated, utilities face demands for increasing transparency by the regulatory authorities. As a result, any possibility of cost savings and efficiency improvement in the operation of energy systems and markets can prove significant and is worth investigating. The TLDR of my research is that the energy business is rapidly transforming, but there is not an existing solution, except for the legacy method they are currently using. The time is right for this blockchain solution.